What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome to the channel. My name is Brian. Today's video, I want to go over my Glock 44, which is chambered in 22 long rifle. Now, I took this gun to the range twice already, so this gun got almost 500 rounds through the gun. But for all my people who shoot 22s or have a Glock 44 in 22 long rifle, I need a little help, right? This is a brand new gun. Show y'all. It is empty. This is a brand new gun. And both times that I took this to the range, this jammed about maybe like, I'm not gonna lie to you, probably like 20 times. For some reason, when I do load the magazine, and let's say if I shot a whole magazine, slide locks back, and I put a new magazine in it, once I drop the slide, for some reason, the ammo does not get chambered. It gets stuck, like it's out of placement. So this is the magazine. So usually after I drop the slide back or release it, it shows something like this. So like it's pointed down and it won't chamber. So what I have to do is I have to lock the slide back, then release the magazine. Then when I do release the magazine, being that it wasn't chambered, the ammo is still in the magazine. So that happens a lot of time when I try to drop the slide. Another thing that happens is it won't, sometimes it gets stuck. It won't eject. And that happens about 8 times already. Now, most of the jamming is when I do put a round in. Now, sometimes I may put a whole magazine in it, even with the slide released. Now, I'll put the magazine in it, and when I go to rack it, the same thing happens. It gets stuck and it's out of place. So you see how, like right now, it just, sometimes it be like this. I don't know if you could tell, it just be up a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm loading the rounds wrong or something, because I do use this pull down tab to load them in. And I'm doing something wrong, because the way this thing jammed, it jams so much that it actually frustrates me that it's constantly happening. Like as we speak right now, I would not even use this to try to use in a self-defense situation if I needed to. I might well just go out there with a knife or something, but no, I'm just joking, not a knife. But if anybody got the Glock 44, I got these Remingtons from Walmart. So if anybody have any experience with the Remington, this particular one, this is the hollow points, brass plated, let me know, because I'm finding it hard to believe that this gun is jamming the way it is. I never had a real jam in any of my Glocks. Now I think I had one jam in my Glock 17, but it wasn't the gun fault that is jammed. It was my fault. But this constantly jams. And maybe my numbers are off wrong. It could have been more than 20 times, but it's just constantly jamming nonstop. Now let me see if it will work on camera right now. I'm not saying it will, so if it doesn't work, don't be like, oh, well, you're lying. But let's see if it works. Typically, I just put it in and I drop it. There it goes. And it worked. Look at it. That is what happens a lot of the time when I try to load a magazine, especially with the slide being locked back. And any other time with my 9mm, when the slide locked back and I put a new magazine in it, I just release the slide. That's it. I know some people do it, some people don't, or they just rack it back or whatever the case might be, but I personally release the slide, and my dog is making a bunch of noise, chewing on the bone. Come on, Shiva. No. So yeah, this is it. So as I said, this happens a lot. So the way I clear it, I will just, I'm gonna show you. Well, anyway, y'all know how slide lock is. Pull it back, lock it, release it, and look at the round. It's pushed a little forward. So if anybody have any knowledge on why it does that, because it still blows my mind that this happens a lot. Now, will this make me stop, using Glocks? No, it won't. Because it's just my, Glock 44 that does this. All my other Glocks are fine. But let me just try to push it back. All right, it's seated again. Let's see if it works this time. Put it back in. There you go. So, all right, let's try to take the round out to see if that will help. All right, the round is out. It's right here. Let's see if that will work. It's still empty. Okay, there it goes. So, what do y'all think the problem might be that it does that? Now, it seems fine. The bullet don't look damaged at all. Well, actually, it is damaged. I don't know if y'all can see that. Look at that. And look at this one. See the difference? And, I never stopped to look at the round. I don't know if I caused it with what I just did, but let's try to do it again. Gun is empty. All right. Oh, let me check. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. It is normal. Let's check it. Okay, we're going to release the ammo. We're going to do it again. Check the bullet. Okay, so maybe what's causing it is some of the rounds may be damaged. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep doing this till this magazine is empty. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Because right now, they are ejecting pretty easy, and they are loading pretty easy. So maybe some of them just damage, and maybe that's why it does that. But let's try it this way. All right, as well. It works. Empty. Save direction. All right, we got, what, 2 or 3 more rounds? All right. I went through, no problem. It's empty. Save direction. All right, we got 2 more. So I'm just gonna show you that they all look pretty normal. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do the slide lock again and try it again. Okay, they all went through just fine. So maybe it's the ammo that's causing it to jam. So I will have to go and look through a lot of these rounds to see if that's what it is. Not sure yet, but so far it's working. But that don't mean nothing, because a lot of times it will work and then it'll mess up. So I don't know if, once again, I can't be 100% sure unless I look at every bullet before I chamber it to see if they are perfectly fine, or if it's, where's this bullet at? Okay, I don't know where it's at. I got too many bullets right here. But we're just gonna figure it out. Next time I go to the range, oh yeah, here it is right here. Look at it. Let me try this bullet again. Let's see if it would chamber, even though I keep dropping this thing. This is so small. Let's try it again. Let's see if it would chamber. Yeah, it's chambered. All right, let's try it. Let's try to do it again, but drop the slide. But once again, people that have the experience on this, do y'all think this was causing it to not feed properly? It works. So, save direction. All right. So what do y'all think? Other than that, it shoots pretty good. Like, I was really doing really well this time. Like the first time when I shot this gun, remember, it's been a while since I shot it. So yeah, it was my experience of how bad of a shot I was. But this time when I went to the range, I did shoot way better with this. Now, I wasn't trying to shoot it all the way down range, but I went like, I can't remember how far I went, but maybe like halfway down the range, I was doing a lot of my shootings. Because technically, I don't know, I guess in a real life situation, a lot of self-defense might come closer than normal. Like it's like not closer than normal, but a lot of self-defense situation might be a little closer than further away. So I want to practice more on mid-range shooting before I do long-range shooting. So I want to perfect the mid-range. Now, up close, you shouldn't miss a shot. I don't care who you are. If that person is standing a few feet from you, there should be no reason why one of your shots would not hit the target. Now, if they move and you just a little slower, your reaction a little slower, yeah. But let's say if they charging you with like a weapon or a bat or a knife or something, and they like a few feet away, I don't see why you won't hit them. Now, you may not aim, let's say if you aim at their stomach and you hit their chest, that's a win for me. Or you aim at their chest and hit the stomach, it's a win for me as well. As long as the bullet hit, it may not hit the spot where you want it to, but as long as it hits, I'm happy with it. Hopefully it does put them down. But at the moment, yes. Until I work around to see what's going on with this gun, I would not use this gun for any self-protection, self-defense. But I still like the gun, you know. We're going to try it out. We're going to try different rounds. The next rounds I get, it won't be the Remington's one. I'm going to get a different brand and see if I can run that brand through this gun. And if I don't have any issues shooting about 100 rounds through that different brand, then maybe it's this one right here. Because as I said, I can't get through 2 mags without a jam happening. So we're just going to try to switch the ammo to see if that's what it is. But if anybody, once again, anybody have any knowledge on this, please let me know. Just leave it in the comment. And tell me what's a good brand to use. Like right now, I'm just practicing on shooting. That's why I went with this. It was, I think, $37 for 525 rounds. It's just for the range. It's not for self-defense or anything like that. It's just for the range. But if anybody have a better solution, better ammo, better brand, let me know in the comments, because I really want to shoot this without it constantly jamming or not failing to feed. So just let me know, y'all. But other than that, it does shoot pretty good still. And, you know, I would hate for this thing to keep jamming. Even if I get a different brand, I would hate it, because I actually do like shooting this. This 22 is pretty cool. But yes, I'm sorry once again. Yes, I do want to record it, but the gun range that I go to, they do not allow cell phone. You can't even walk in a store with a cell phone in your hand talking. They'll tell you there's no cell phone. So I gotta look for a range where I could actually record my video so I could show it to y'all on YouTube. So probably today I'll probably look into different ranges. Hopefully I could find a range. And look at that, my dog just took a poop. And you know what's so crazy? I just moved the pee-pee pad right before the video because she peed on it. So I guess she went right back to that corner. And I'm not even gonna edit that out. I ain't gonna edit it out. It is what it is. I wanna clean it up. I got a carpet cleaner, so I'm just gonna pick that up real quick and do my other videos and use the carpet cleaner to clean that up, because you don't want that smell there, you don't want the stain there, but that carpet cleaner is pretty well. But Jesus, now on camera, my dog has no filter. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace, one love, y'all.